Okay, hello and welcome to the post-match live show of the second game of the WPL 2025. And what a game! I think in this season we have to it should be a habit now to tell after every game what a game.
Yeah, it's
Yesterday, yesterday is what kind of a special game. The way RCB chased down that target. Today, I will say a little bit. I will say low scoring match based on the wicket that the game had, but the way both teams fought and the way DC managed to win that game, absolutely thrilling win. Tushadi, the way DC managed to pull things up on the last delivery, the drama, the tension, how was you dealing with that, and how you looked throughout the game, the whole game?
I think I was dealing with that okay itself because it did not bother me much. Yeah, but there are certain things which obviously did bother me, and one of those things is how did MI and Harmanpreet Kaur,
Yes.
um, how did Harmanpreet Kaur have no bowler left?
Yes, absolutely. I think that's a question that we have to discuss in a brief. But absolutely. And again, I think on the last delivery when the ball went up, Arundhati tried to hit that. Harmanpreet Kaur was not sure whether she should run or not. She was waiting for the ball. That okay,
She
I
was
should
ball watching. Yeah,
exactly
she was.
exactly. So
You know what happened?
hmm,
When she saw the ball go up, I think in
yes,
her head she thought the infield
catch
is cleared and it will go to the boundary. And a split second or two later, she realized she could have gone for the catch. Had she
exactly.
realized that a little beforehand,
Yes.
would have been more interesting. But yeah.
Yes, absolutely. But what a match! Obviously, Nat Shiva Brandt. We have to discuss about her, the way she batted. The lone warrior, I will say, from the batting unit. Obviously, Harmanpreet batted quite well. I will say the strike rate was very impressive. The way she was striking the ball. But apart from those two, no batters managed to score big runs. That is why we saw only 164. But for DC, again, the top order failed. The heavy top order, the top order, which we all thought that they will click and DC might be, will score a ton of runs with ease. But I think Shefali Verma again, the same problem with Shefali Verma is again that she started well, she was looking fantastic, but again, that is not the only role that she can have. I think with the experience now she has, do you believe, Tushadi, that she needs to control her game at some stage to play the big knock for her team?
But you also have to see why did that big knock come? It came because Meg
Hmm.
Lanning took the strike to Shabnim Ismail
Yes.
and did
Hmm.
not, in fact, Shafali Verma in her innings faced Shabnim Ismail in the fifth over.
Yes.
Uh, and that I think helped her because she
Hmm.
struggled Shabnim and the next
Yes.
over she got out. So
Yes.
that momentum was, her momentum was kind of disconnected the moment Shabnim came on. I mean, she faced Shabnim, and that's why I think Meg Lanning took the strike. So that, she faces Shabnim Ismail. Of course, she herself struggles against Shabnim, but that also shows Lanning's leadership,
Yes.
trying to give that encouragement to Shafali, and that worked in the sense, while yes, you're perfectly correct that enough of these 40s and
Hmm.
60s, but had it not been that 17 ball 43, then I think Onik or someone in the pre-match had said that DC will lose by 32 runs. That prediction
Hmm.
could have come had
Yes.
this
Yes.
had this not
Absolutely.
happened.
Absolutely. Okay, we will start one by one, step by step. So we'll start with Mumbai Indians batting. So obviously, Tushadi, it was not a good day for Mumbai Indians batters. The star players like Haley Matthews and all failed. But Nat Shiva Brandt, as you mentioned, I was a little bit worried because the ashes that she went, that she had, that how she will manage to come up in the first match. But you clearly said that there is a clear difference when you face top Australian bowlers for 20 overs and when it comes to WPL. And I understood what you said in that pre-match when I saw that innings. But absolutely, it was brilliant to
So
see the
you
way
are
she
facing.
batted.
See, this is what I was trying to explain. that
Hmm.
when Nat Silver Brunt came out to
Hmm.
came out to bat, they
Hmm.
sent in um, Alice Capsey
Yes.
for what's her name, for Yastika Bhatia.
Yes, take a minute. Yeah.
But you are settling Nat Silver Brunt by then, right?
Exactly.
You,
Exactly.
if you have to get her, you have to get her early. So if you have to get Nat Silver Brunt early, there was only one bowler who could have got her early on in her innings, and that one bowler is there in your lineup, and that's Annabelle Sutherland. You did not
Yes.
use her. And again, by the time you brought Sutherland, Silver was already settled. So
Point.
there was no point. And if you see rest of the bowlers, Shikha Pandey has not played international for God knows how many years. Alice Capsey, you cannot even consider her as a proper bowler. Arundhati Reddy, extremely slow. In these kinds of pitches, when she's not getting purchased, there's no point. Minu Mani, I don't think you will get, Nat Silver Brunt, Radha Yadav. So to contend Nat Silver Brunt, you needed someone like Annabelle Sutherland to disturb her, to kind of push her back. You needed someone like Annabelle Sutherland. And I think one more problem, of course, is the fact that MI does not have um, sorry, DC did not have any pacer as such. You know,
Hmm.
all are medium pacers. As I said, until and unless Titash is sick with whatever sickness that the whole Delhi team has got, I think
Hmm.
I just don't understand the logic of playing two players who are absolutely similar, Shikha Pandey and Arundhati Reddy, which I have been saying from the beginning, and I'm still saying. And the resultant is Nat Silver Brandt. You do not have quality bowlers enough.
Hmm. Absolutely. And as we all can see that in those 164 runs, 80 runs from Nat Brand, Harmanpreet got those 40 odd runs. It was brilliant innings, I will say. The way she batted, the stroke she managed to play, it was good. But other batters failed. What I thought, Trishadi, I want to know your verdict on that. That Shikha Pandey bowled well.
World
That is for Vatican's your view. Shikha Pandey bowled well, absolutely. But what I thought, yes, Yastika Bhatia, the way she got out, the bold dismissal, she made look that ball very special. It was not that special ball. It was a nothing shot, I will say, from Yastika Bhatia. What do you say? I thought like that way.
Yeah, I think MI went, because they lost Haley Matthews early. So,
Mm-hmm.
see, this is the difference that happened between Shafali Verma starting. Yes, she
Mm-hmm.
threw away her wicket when she was 43. But by then, Delhi was already 60. So, you are not pegged back. Yes, eventually, when they started losing 2, 3 wickets in a patch, they were pegged back.
Yes.
But that 60, actually helped them, which cushion MI did not get because Matthews was out first over.
Yes.
So I think, see, Meg Lanning was also very edgy in the first over, but none of
Mm.
the she could have got out in any of those Shabnam Ismail deliveries, but she did not. And because she survived the first over, suddenly those 60 runs actually changed the game.
Absolutely. But as you mentioned, Shabnam Ismail, she was electric on that field while fielding. At this age, the way she was fielding at the boundary rope, she was diving, she was throwing the ball with that energy, the catches. Absolutely, it was so good to see her with such intensity while fielding, especially. Okay, now moving on to the DC's batting innings
Just
again. I think
I
top.
want to add something. When I actually liked it that you mentioned her age. I mean, you did not mention her age per se, but the age factor.
Yes,
So whenever
yes.
people say that because so and so is so and so, I mean, the age is so and
Mm,
so, so you should retire.
mm.
This is my
Yes,
problem with it. A Shabnam Ismail 35, 36, 37, and some other player 35,
mm,
36, 37 is not the same. So when you're talking
absolutely.
about any player's age or when should a player retire, that is the reason I keep saying it depends on the player. It depends, it varies from individual to individual, because um, just because Shabnam Ismail, of course she is older than a number of players in that squad, but she's fitter, she's faster, she's way more athletic, and of course the experience and all is there, but she was bowling fast.
Absolutely, absolutely. Okay, now moving on to the DC's batting innings. Obviously, top order failed. Shefali Verma looked good as I mentioned, but absolutely, we all want that big knock. That the experience now she has, she needs to just win the game for her teams, for whichever team she is playing. But what you tell Trishadi, about the contribution of Sarah Bryce and that
Oh,
six from Radha Yadav. I think
oh,
it was super. That I think the
the
importance of
pressure.
that six by Radha Yadav. I think Delhi Capitals now know after the match how important was that six. What do you say?
Absolutely, absolutely. That six, the moment she hit the six, I was like, oh my god, she has turned the match again. Because the match was completely going out of his
Exactly,
hand.
exactly.
That six brought it back. And Sarah Bryce, what an inclusion. Hashtag sorry, Lanning, that I did not trust you and I said you should have gone with Nandini Kashyap in the pre-show. But I'm sure she must have been batting like this in the nets, and that's
Yes.
why they got her in place of
Mm.
Nandini Kashyap. And oh, that 9 ball 21 is so important. Of course, after the match, everybody can see that it's important, but at that time, because Nikki was a little stuck at one end, you can understand with age, with experience, she will start getting the flow better. Also, it's not easy when, I mean, come on, it's not easy for someone like her at her age to
Yes.
control the game when wickets are tumbling at the other end, when experienced international batters are not able to control the game. That is where that Sarah Bryce 21 runs was an absolute game changer and a treat to watch. Absolute treat to watch.
Absolutely. I was looking to talk about Nikki Prasad because personally I also thought that was a very good knock. I think first game of
So this,
your.
I'll tell
At,
you what, I'll read out a tweet. I'm sure,
okay,
Snehashik, you have seen this, or I
okay.
don't know whether you were
Uh,
there in this thing or not. Um, Wait a second. Uh, yeah, so I had tweeted for Nikki Prasad, and this was, I think, when four overs or 5 overs were left, when the Nikki Alice Capsey partnership was going on.
okay, okay.
If Nikki Prasad and Capsey got out, this was
Mm.
just when Capsey got out. I had written, if Nikki Prasad can somehow take DC over the line today, it could be one of the most important innings of her life. Yes, she wasn't
Definitely.
not out. I completely agree. She wasn't not out, but she got out in the second last ball, and DC was completely in a winning or a super over position because you just needed one run, and
Yes.
you will get people in two to win. People will be inside. You will have to hit. Everybody knew what the script was, and that is why Harman's reaction to that ball was. And by script, I don't mean it was scripted. What I meant is what everyone knew what the bowler will do. Everyone knew what the
Yes.
batter would do, and even then Harmanpreet did not react. That was the
Yes, yes.
weirdest part of all. But Snehashish, this is what I was talking at the toss. Harmanpreet somehow was not on.
Hmm. Yes.
Did I go robotic? Yeah, it
No,
seems
no,
like
no,
there's a
no, no.
problem. Oh, it's
No, no,
not.
no. I think for 1 second the net was some disturbing, but now it's just
Yeah,
fine.
yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I was saying that
Hmm.
is why I was telling from the toss that somehow Harmanpreet does not look switched on, and because she was not looking switched on, you tell me at home, didn't you know she was going to hit that shot?
Yes, absolutely.
I would have already started moving a little backwards. And Herman reacted late. She turned late. So
Hmm.
you don't expect that from a good fielder like Herman. I would have been okay had some under 19 player done it,
Yes,
or
yes.
somebody who's not athletic enough had done that. But Herman, it's a little unacceptable. Also,
Yes,
Snehashish, we should talk
absolutely.
about the runouts because I can see a lot of people saying that the third
Yes,
umpire
yes,
in favor of
yes.
Delhi Capitals. The Radha Yadav run out, at least I did not see anything beyond the line. So I
Hmm.
am not 100% sure if that decision was correct. Having said that, uh, uh, you know, um, having said
Shikha
that,
Pandey.
Shikha Pandey's run out was actually not a run out
Hmm.
because the rule is, so the problem is with the zinc stumps. It used to be zinc bells before. So when you hit the stump and the bells were dislodged, then the light would come up. But
Yeah.
now the whole stump and the bells both are both are zinc, and they
Mm.
come up, like they light up. So the moment you hit the stumps, the wicket keeper hits the stumps or the ball hits the stump, the lights are up. Does not mean the bells are out. The bells
Okay,
have to
okay.
come off completely for the third umpire or any umpire to consider that as out. And that, when the
Understood.
bells came off, Shikha was in. That's why Shikha
Ah,
was saved. That's the
point.
whole
Yeah.
long and short of it.
Point. Okay, lots of comment have come, so we'll take one by one. I will start with Shrish Ji. Harman, the captain, should have had taken the onus to bowl the last over. Should Trishadi.
Yeah, Shirish, I would have been happy to see Herman bowling, but I don't think she would have bowled. I did not expect her to bowl. I had actually expected
Hmm.
her to throw the ball to Amanjot.
And if you ask me, I was happy to see her be in that field for 20 overs while fielding. I
Yeah,
I,
but
I think
what
after.
you did not notice, what you're
Hmm,
not talking about is in the 17th over, in between overs, when she was throwing the ball to someone
hmm,
so that that person bowls, she was
hmm.
limping. So that's why I said that I had not expected her to bowl the last over.
Okay. Okay, interesting. Okay. Okay, now the next comment. Oh my God, the name
You
is
love mutton
beautiful.
biryani.
I love mutton biryani. We all love mutton
Who does
biryani.
not? Who does
Yes.
not?
Umpire was wrong on the Radha run out. Poor umpiring, sorry to say.
You,
Yes.
you should not be sorry to say. It was poor umpiring. Yeah,
Abhijit
fix the
Basat
match.
has came up.
No, no, Abhijit, come on, come on. You don't come and comment. Don't see social media and comment. There were two runouts which were absolutely correct decisions. The last
Yes.
ball run out and Shikha Pandey's innings first ball run out were absolutely correct, because
Mm.
the stumps light up, and that is not the same time that the bells have fallen off. The bells have to completely come off for the umpire to give it out. The rule is the bells have to completely come off. In Shikha Pandey's run out, you can go back and watch the replay. That did not happen. Last run
Yes.
out, it was never run out. I could see it in on TV, and I was saying it's not out. I don't even know why did they go for the third umpire. Of course, it was the last run, so they
Yeah.
went. But even Deep Das Gupta, who was there in the commentary box, immediately said, they're in. But then
Yes.
everybody was waiting. But clearly, in the naked eye, also you knew that last ball wasn't a run out. Shikha Pandey's first ball wasn't a run out. Radha Yadav, of course.
Yes. Okay, Shrish with another comment. Why Zinti or Aman didn't ball? I think
Exactly.
Amanjat Kaur had some injury issue because
No, no,
she
she had
threw
come
the.
back. She
Oh,
had
she had
come
come
back.
back. Okay.
She
I
had.
didn't notice. Okay. Hmm. So they could have been one of them could have been a good
Yeah,
option maybe.
is directly poor captaincy. Poor,
Hmm.
poor captaincy. I think what she thought about Shiri is the only thing, I'll try to be the devil's advocate and say, because spinners were more successful, she did not want to give any pace on the ball. But
Hmm.
if that's the case, then Amanjot also doesn't bowl express pace. See, just, I mean, it wouldn't matter. Keep the keeper up and give Amanjot the ball. I don't know. Why would you give Sajna the ball of all people?
Yes, absolutely. Okay, Priyanshu, as a neutral fan, both games have been fantastic, better than last two seasons. Absolutely. I
Agreed.
think the way WPL season 3 have started, it's fantastic. I think two games, two fantastic games.
Blockbuster.
Hopefully, exactly. Hopefully, tomorrow is a first Sunday. So hopefully, a big Sunday is coming tomorrow. Yes.
Basically, he
Mm,
wants a super over.
yes. I was expecting today only. In the second game of the season, we are
Yeah,
getting the
all
first
of you
super over.
have seen the WhatsApp, the our work WhatsApp chat group. Everybody is like super over. Prakash actually came up with the idea also. Let's do a
The good
WhatsApp
idea. The idea is good. The idea is good. The
Yeah,
idea
but
is
before
good.
that, I had said DC has won because the run out was not happening.
Okay. Cosmic say has come up with an comment, but I cannot take that. It is very social media type of comment, so let it be. Okay, Devan Mojumdar. Harmanpreet's throw was 1 second late, as it happens in cricket. Probably in her earlier years, this could have been a run out.
Are you saying that before this the players were late, Latif, or are you saying because of her experience? I will not say age.
Yeah.
Her experience, she has slowed down. Is my
I don't know. Yes, I don't know how much, but how slow was that throw was. But she was slow while judging that ball. That is for sure.
she was slow through. I'm telling you, throughout the match, the
Throughout the
problem was
match.
only
Mm.
only that batting part she was
Mm.
charged up.
Focused. Mm.
Could be because of the immense pressures that she has. She knows that she's getting
Mm.
criticized from all angles. She has a lot to prove as a batter, but she also has a lot to prove as a captain. So I think with RCB winning a fantastic match, so Smriti, if you see the larger point of view, so Smriti is actually kind of with the performances pushing Harmanpreet Kaur, the
Mm.
captain, also more and more. So that's
Yes.
also
Okay.
something I think.
Yes, I will take more comments. But before that, one question, Trishadi. How did you see Saika Ishak? Not a good day with the ball. Again, how
Poor,
how do you see?
extremely
Yes.
poor,
Hmm.
extremely poor.
Again, that problem, not hitting, not bowling stumps to stump. That same problem
Yeah, I
happening.
mean, if something has worked for you, why would
Hmm.
you change it for no rhyme or reason?
Yes. And in the Under 19 World Cup, when we're talking about all those three spinners, their only success mantra was that. Even you are getting hit for 20, 15 runs, the only success mantra, be at your basic, hit the stumps, the batter will make mistake, you will get wicket. And that is how all those spinners got wickets in the Under 19 levels. So
Absolutely.
again, I also saw whatever I saw in those
Oh,
four overs. That
the good news is Nikki Prasad is the player of the match. I'm so happy.
very happy. I'm very happy.
Very, yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
yes, yes. So regarding this, we'll take a comment which is about Nikki Prasad.
Oh, this is
Krish.
the moment hai by moment hai. Nikki Prasad gets a warm hug from Indian legend Mithali Raj, and
Woohoo!
she's going
Lovely,
emotional now. So
lovely,
it's a brilliant moment.
lovely, lovely. Okay, Swiss Nikki Prasad, some find yard cool head on those shoulders. Absolutely. I think some might say that she should have finished that game and all, but you have to think that she is just 19 years old kid. So for that age, playing first game of WPL, I think it's the biggest stage for her to play. So
Mm.
play first game, the way she managed to score those 30 odd runs in that high pressure game, I think we have to. I think she should be proud of herself. Maybe she would be thinking that, yeah, I should have finished that game. Things could have gone wrong if those 2 runs were not scored on the last delivery.
She
We
learned
could
that.
have lost the game. Yes, but still as a player, she should be proud the way she batted. And this is just the beginning. Hopefully, more great knocks are waiting from Nikki Prasad.
Yeah.
Okay, Manikandan, umpire is not at the best. Tell me at the rule book what is for WPL. I think again the run out.
So basically, Manikandan, I'll tell you again. The bells have to be completely dislodged, and I think both the bells.
Yes.
Just a second, I have just checked the rule book. If I'm not wrong, both bells. Yes, both the
Yes.
bells have to come off the groove, and both sides. But see, the stump lighting up is different because the
Mm.
stumps are also zinc, the bells are also zinc. So when the ball or the wicket keeper's gloves hits the stump, the stump lights up, but that is not the same moment that the bells come off the groove. So both the bells have to come off the groove for it to be no, for it to be out. In
Yes.
Shikha's case, the bells had not come off. In Radha's case, what the third umpire said is a part of her bat, because her bat was
Mhm.
up in the air, she said a part of her bat had touched and then it went up. Did not look like that to me, but I mean, again. And the last run out was clearly not out. I mean, she was in. Yes, she was in
Yes.
by not even an inch, but still.
Yes.
Prasad
Yes.
makes her first step.
First step. Yes. Inexperience and dream of glory shot caused the last minute chaos. What is this management thinking? They send Shikha over Radha.
There you go. Ushnik, you have absolutely said what I have been thinking. and kind of cribbing about. I have been messaging a friend saying what exactly and who exactly is taking these decisions. Radha should have come because, and there are two reasons. It's not because Radha hit that six alone. Shikha can also hit. Yes, Radha probably is better, but you have to understand Radha is faster between wickets. And Nikki also is quite, they could have run twos, which is important because the score wasn't very high, right? So
Yes.
those two runs, there was at one point it was 18 of 9. So
Mm.
you could have taken nine twos and just finished it. Yes, and they took a two run also or something, and it became 16 of 7 or something of that sort, right? So that is where I think DC management needs to think. They have to think on their feet. It cannot be just about who bats better in the nets. That situation
Mm-hmm.
also you have to see who
Yes.
runs better, because Shikha has this issue of hitting the ball and not seeing anywhere and running. She has got a lot of. She has run herself out, and a lot of other batters also out by running.
Yes, yes. Okay, SS98. The umpire was following the rule only applicable to the WPL in international cricket. Two out of those three would have been considered out. By the way, great start to the WPL.
SS98, but the umpire has to follow the WPL rule only, because she was giving the
Yes,
decision in WPL. So
yes.
I don't know what exactly should I say to this.
Okay, Tanmay Shah saying, why have so many all-rounders if you don't bat or bowl? Ravish captaincy from Harmanpreet Kaur.
I didn't say, you said.
Yes. You are the right person
You are
that
the
she
right.
was mentioning.
But yeah, I think there were miscalculations, and we can't blame Harman alone. My question is a little different. What is Natsiver Brunt and Haley Matthews doing? They have
Mm.
captained their individual countries. They can also, in fact, I did see, I think, second last over, Shabnam Ismail went and she was talking to Harman. The biggest blunder, if you ask me, was Harman not keeping one Shabnam Ismail over. That last over should have been Shabnam Ismail. I don't care
Absolutely.
if she had to use Sajna, if she had to use Amanjot or whoever, it should have been done in that
You
middle phase when Delhi
absolutely.
was losing wickets.
Absolutely. You can use anyone, but you have to keep at least one over of Shabnam Ismail at the end. That is for sure. Yeah. Sports fan. Guys, do you think MI should rethink their strategy of putting all their ace players at the top? India non-international players are just fillers. They need to be shown more confidence. Tushari?
I think sports fan. We had kind of spoken about this in the pre-show as well. What happens is it is not about pushing the international players to a different batting, to a different
Mm.
batting number. Like for example, Nat Silver Brunt. You cannot suddenly ask Nat Silver Brunt to come at a different batting order that she does in international cricket, because
Yes.
you know that your international players are the main players who will score runs. For example, Nikki would not bat that low down the order, but you have to because
Definitely.
you don't have an option, and that is where the Indian uncapped players actually have to show their mettle. Something like Nikki did today, and if you're good enough, I'm sure you will find a way to score.
Yes, sir. Okay, Ushnik has come up, I think, the best comment as of now. Harman should be criticized not to use her resources properly. I think that is the proper word.
Yeah,
That
absolutely,
yes.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Her captaincy, that's
Yes.
that's the problem.
Okay, Shrish, Meg Lanning's captaincy was a bit rusty.
Agreed,
Yes.
completely.
And so
Wasn't at her
do
best, I thought.
yes. Do you think Tushari that as because she is now retired, she is not playing the games regularly, so that might impact? Okay, 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 okay,
Not
okay,
at all.
okay.
What I think is at times what happens, you have certain set plans for someone. This is a
Mm,
little
mm,
bit of a grievance against one of the best captains ever. You cannot deny Meg Lanning in international cricket. Forget about men's, women's, one of the best captains. But I thought the exact word Shirish used is correct. It was rusty in the sense there was a plan A. She didn't go to plan B when plan A didn't work.
yes,
And you're
absolutely.
smiling at some comment.
Yeah, the next comment Shrish has commented. I'm taking that. You answered that. Did Herman blame the umpires for the loss?
I have not seen, but don't give it past Herman. Let's see what Herman has said.
Oh my.
The 5 balls cost us
Mm.
Ismail Sarjana playing full 20
But
overs.
but but it shows that Swiss follows the women's game very closely. Good
At
job,
least here
Swiss.
he hasn't blamed the captain, sorry, the umpire, but
Yes.
win for the umpire. Like, but she was
Okay.
very unhappy with the decision.
Yes.
Man of the
Ayusha, man, the bar was just right. Absolutely,
oh, okay, okay.
absolutely.
Sorry, I
Yeah.
read completely differently. What?
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. It has started very well. Let's see how long it can carry, in this series. Okay, it says that Nikki Prasad looked calm and composed in the middle. Need to improve the offside game.
हो जाएगा
Interesting.
ऐसे ऐसे
Good.
update हो
हो
जाएगा
जाएगा. Yes.
अभी थोड़ा सा
Yes.
time दो also you know what is fascinating people are not yes she has come from a successful under 19 but also important part is to know that Nikki actually didn't bat a lot in the under 19 World Cup.
Exactly. Exactly. I think she batted for under 19 properly was in December while playing the tri series. She scored
Exactly.
around.
Then to
She batted and scored a good ton of runs. Yes.
yeah
After that, she didn't bat for that. She only captained the side, and the
exactly
side was so good that they won the World Cup.
exactly
so so that was a point that I think everyone should should take consider that, and considering that, I think Nikki played brilliantly today. Yeah. Simon Mitra looks good. She can play the main Indian team soon, hopefully. Yes.
one match Simon.
Yes, a long time is waiting for Nikki to play for Team India. Definitely, she will play for the senior team. That is for sure. But a long journey waiting for her. Okay, Ayush Sharma. Collapse started MI badly, and the over dependence on net Haley and Care can be fatal for MI anyways. I was with DC tonight and I'm happy. And Sajna 6 last year was a difference, and this year it's Raja 6. Absolutely. That's a brilliant point. That's a brilliant point. Last year it was Sajna 6, and this year Radha 6. Absolutely.
Beautifully said.
Um, yes,
But
yes, yes.
MI was exactly like MI was last year. That's why MI
Mm,
lost.
exactly. Then I was seeing the phase wise, the broadcaster was showing that MI lost their, I think, last 5 or 6 wickets in the last 5 overs. But for DC, they lost the plot in the middle overs, but didn't lose that much of wicket in the last 5 overs, but managed to score those runs. So
Hmm.
I think the plan got. But one more question, Trishadi, did the wicket acted like it did yesterday? Do you think?
Of course not. It had slowed down a tad bit, and there was
Mm.
the bounce also was a little low. I thought.
The dew was not there that much like yesterday. Do you think that?
No, I did not see
Mhm.
any of the captains or the
Using
bowlers.
towel or something?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
Mm.
absolutely. And in the
Yes.
commentary also, they were not saying that
Mm. Okay. Cristiano Ronaldo commented, Didi, we are lucky.
Cristiano Ronaldo commenting
The
on
lady third umpire cooked.
no, I mean, come on, guys. I don't think he gave all three bad decisions. It was just one bad decision. Yes, the
Yes.
Radha one was out. 100% that was out. But that was a poor decision. Apart from that, I think the other two were very good decisions. In fact, I would actually go one step forward and say the Shikha Pandey decision was absolutely brilliant under pressure because most of us, even I, when I was sitting, because I saw one of the bells off, I said, "Oh, that's
Mhm.
out." But then I remembered the rule is two bells have to be,
Two bills.
up. Yeah,
Yes.
two bells
Swiss
again,
G.
both the
Yes. Swiss G. MI is still heavily dependent on overseas players, but in case of DC and RCB, domestic players are doing good. Absolutely.
so true. So
So to
see,
it,
this is correct. And yesterday RCB, of course, you expect Richard to do well, but
Kanika.
Kanika and today Nikki. So I think
Yes.
yes, Nikki again. You can say junior and international player, but still for her this is a big stage and she did superbly.
Yes. Okay, Asim Hans is there. Does it take away from Nikki's performance that she wasn't there till the last ball? Although she constructed the innings well, how would Nikki feel right now about her personal performance? She
If
must be
Nikki
proud.
if Nikki is ever going to be a good player,
Hmm.
then right now she will be feeling. uh, extremely angry with herself,
Mm.
while
Yeah,
people
I can
around
understand.
Nikki should feel extremely, extremely proud of Nikki.
Yes.
Does it take it away from Nikki's performance? Yes. Unfortunately, yes, it does. Because
Mm.
you were someone who should have and could have taken the team over the line. You did not. Kind
Mm.
of, it kind of makes that negative impact. And
Mm.
as I said, if Nikki has to ever become a big player and big match player, then today she um, should not be happy with her innings.
Absolutely, absolutely. Okay, Avijit Basak, bat is clearly inside the crease is the biggest joke of the decade. Which dismissal you were talking
Yeah, yeah,
about? If
Radha,
you
Radha,
Radha,
Radha.
okay, 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 okay.
I don't know about the joke of the decade because Abhijit, I listened to a lot of stand-up comedy, so it's not the joke of the decade, but yeah, it was a poor decision.
Yes, okay. Ayush Sharma. I know I'll be talking like the last night, chopping and changing after just one match, but somehow, if Nadine de Clark can be adjusted in the semi lineup, that will be good for everyone. I am with Ayush Sharma for Nadine de Clark.
Was happy. That's why I kept quiet. I was like, Abhi, Sneha Shah will go. I won't do it. Actually,
But
if Nadine Clark was in DC, then Nadine
yes,
Clark could have played because Sarah Bryce is an associate nation player,
exactly.
so they can play five foreigners. Um,
Yes,
in whose place will you fit in MI Ayush? That's a huge issue. You cannot drop a Haley Matthews, you cannot drop Amelia Kerr, you cannot drop Natsiver Brand. And if you drop Shabnim Ismail, then ये तो last over तक आया है, बाकी matches last over तक भी नहीं आएंगे.
yes. So sorry, no Nadine de Clark for now.
Sorry,
Okay,
Snehashish.
okay.
Sorry, Ayush.
Okay, Avijit Basa. Trisha defend mat karo clearly visible है second one, third one, not our first one 50-50. Not out, first one 50-50.
Huh?
रन आउट का कुछ बोल रहा है शायद.
First of all, no, you are absolutely wrong, Abhijit. पहली बात तो
Hmm.
ये है कि आई एम नॉट डिफेंडिंग एनीथिंग आई एम जस्ट कॉलिंग अ स्पेड ठीक है
Yes.
द फर्स्ट रन आउट वाज नॉट 50-50. You don't know the rule, buddy. That's why you think it's 50-50. Both the bells have to be dislodged for someone to give it out. That's the rule. That's the rule in WPL, and that is what the third umpire followed. Shikha was inside. Both the bells were not dislodged. Now let's come to the second one. Second one, to my eyes and to most people's eyes, was clearly out because I
Yes.
did not see any part of Radha's bat in. It was up. And also, by the way, just to get your chronology correct, the first one was against Shikha Pandey. Second one was Radha Yadav. It was definitely out. And third one, the
Correct.
last one, if it was
Arundhati.
out, then I'm the Prime Minister of India.
Yes. Okay, Cristiano Ronaldo comes up with another comment. It was an excellent match. I was in fact rooting for DC, but three questionable run-out decisions somewhere turned me off really. But what a match! Bryce Knock was brilliant as well. Absolutely. I think Bryce
Guys,
the way Bryce
why do
played.
you guys have to have all this hard mentality? One person is saying three bad decisions, everybody has started three bad decisions. Have you guys not watched cricket? Clearly, the first run out, for the last time, I will not reply on any run outs from here on. The first run out, which was against Shikha Pandey, was not out because both the bells had not come off. The second run out, which was against Radha Yadav, was out because her bat was up. And in fact, if her bat had touched, what the third umpire wanted to check is if her bat had touched the ground at any point after the crease, then even if it comes up, it's not out. I, for one, and most people, I think, did not see her bat touch anywhere. It was completely up because it is not scientifically possible. Also, the moment Radha
Yes.
gave a dive, her bat turned and it was like this. So it was up in the air. So that should have been out. And number three, the last ball, it could not have been run out in any cricket, not even in street cricket. So please, guys, don't take it away. It's okay if you are an MI fan, you're feeling bad.
Yes.
If it happens to RCB in IPL, I'll feel bad. But let's not unnecessarily uh, hate on the third umpire. And Bryce's knock, yes,
Fantastic.
absolutely. I think we discussed this, Cristiano. Um, what a brilliant knock. Uh, I was
I
not
think I think after this knock, it will be difficult for DC to drop her. So we can see,
exactly,
yes,
exactly.
yes. So we can see five foreigners playing for DC because of their associate nation rule.
I think
Oh,
so. I think they'll
yes,
get in cap as
yes,
soon as
yes,
possible.
yes. Asim Hans will now Harman blame Sajana for the loss. Would be typical of her. Is the reason for the loss a poor fast inning score or not capitalizing the important moments? A bit of both, Tushari?
Not capitalizing important moments in both the innings.
Yes, yes.
Harman has said something about Sajna. I don't know. She has said
Very.
something, but I don't think she has blamed Sajna. Sajna is someone who bowls for the team, and unfortunately, we misfielded, and that cost us. No, she has blamed the fielders.
That was okay. Uh,
Who misfielded in the last over? But anyway,
okay, change the question. Ayush Sharma, the one who is saying cricket is fixed, how on earth are you thinking that cricket can be fixed? It changes every ball and it's dynamic. If there is
Ayush
some kind of
ignore.
stuff like this, busy. Yes,
Ayush ignorance is bliss.
yes. Okay, Anik De, the Radha run out was right, but the reasoning was absolutely wrong. The third umpire really said Radha has reached the ground before run out. How? In reality, bail was put down not by gloves, by arm. I
Radha's ball
think
was completely out.
yes, I think Trishadi has explained that many more
Yeah, now
times.
I will say it was out, but not
Even the
fully.
third umpire of the game will not explain that much. So I think it's done. Please go back of that live of this live recording and please listen to Trishadi again and again. I think you guys will be clear. Okay, because she was slow while throwing the ball too. She took too much time to grip the ball. Absolutely. I just when DC owned Tushadi message in the WhatsApp group, I just said Harmanpreet Kaur didn't look that much. She would look confused. Should I go for the catch? Should I wait for the ball? No, no, no. The ball still in within my reach. I should run now. Go for the catch. It was like very confusing. So I also think that she could have done better while reacting. But okay, it happens. It happens on that crunch situation. It happens even with the best. Okay, Manikan, I have one question. If fielder throw and the bowler took one bail, the batter is long short of the crease, then what is the rule? Please tell me. See the main international match taking one bail, please tell me.
Yeah, both the bells have to be off. So you have to put the other bell out as well.
Okay, 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 okay. Okay. This question has been taken. Question has been taken. Question has been taken. Okay. Asim Hans, what do we make of Radha's performance? As a bowler, she gave the momentum to MI, but to MI. But while batting, she gave her own team the momentum with that six. Okay.
Uh, play her as, play her as a finisher and fielder, and
Yes.
actually Radha will be saved. To be honest, the moment Marizane Cap comes in, Asim, because Marizane Cap will be bowling 4 overs for sure. So then you actually don't need Radha to bowl any overs. So that
Yes.
way, I think Radha the batter
And
and Radha the fielder will help
exactly.
DC.
And as I mentioned in the pre-match live that the main problem is rather that bowling is very predictable bowling. So that is why it is very easy for the batters to to come with a plan and execute that plan and scoring runs.
Good that you brought this point up. There is something very nice that I saw today, and I noted and I told someone that Radha bowled one ball at 81, which Herman hit for a six. The
Yes.
next ball was expected that Radha will bowl another 81 or maybe 89. But brilliantly done by Radha. And if she can do this, I think Radha can change this whole bowling
Exactly.
perspective. She bowled at
Exactly.
72. She bowled at
In the
72
pre-match,
for
I also mentioned that thing in the last few matches while she was playing for India. She was looking to do that thing. She was what she has been working on that thing because now she knows that it has been a problem with her. If she continues to bowl with that same pace, the bat it's very predictable for the batters to hit her. So you have to mix that pace. Without mixing that pace, you cannot be successful. Just see one Alana King, the way she was bowling in the Ashes. the way she was varying the pace, I think that was the
Ab-
main mantra of her of getting that much success in that Ashes.
Correct. 200%.
Yes, Ayush Sharma. You might think I'm wrong here, but Harman and other Indian cricketers should focus a bit more on fitness and fielding. It might not always be a game you will fire with the bat, but with fielding, you are always involved in it. Absolutely. I think
Why will you
fielding,
think that you're wrong? You're 100% right.
absolutely, absolutely.
You, I think my coach told me once, or somebody, that you will bat or bowl. You might get a chance to bat or bowl, but everybody has to field. So that fitness
Nice,
and fielding is very important.
nice, nice.
Yeah.
Yes. Abhijit Basak. One thing I noticed yesterday, Ashley Gardner's innings, I see a huge difference in her power hitting. Previous season, she was like a Nat Shiver brand, like a player. Our domestic guys need to improve hitting. You have players, power hitters type like, Simran Sheikh or Kiran Nagvire. She will be in action tomorrow. I will say. Richa Ghosh is a power hitter. So there are players,
There are
but
power
again,
hitters, but
but
they're
again,
not consistent enough. Abhijit,
yes,
with Ashley Gardner, you are absolutely right. The power hitting is visible because you will see Ashley Gardner do that in 4 out of 6 innings. You will
yes,
see our Indian batters do that in 2 out of 6 innings. That's why I understand it's completely, it makes you feel that probably the power game is not there, but in the young generation, they do have power. For example, Radha Yadav, see the way she hit a six. And it was not
yes.
like the ball went just for six, it had cleared the
Mm.
boundary rope quite a bit.
Long game.
So,
Mm.
yeah, exactly. So it was not like it was a 50-meter six and in a
Point.
longer boundary, you would be caught. That is where it might not seem, yes, the shot that Radha hit did not seem like she used a lot of power, but I also think you have to understand that the subcontinent game, the sixes also are more about timing than about raw power.
Point.
Young players do have power hitting abilities.
Yes. Okay, Ayush Sharma. Why was Sanskriti not bowling?
Ask the right person.
Yes,
Because
that's
we
the
don't have
answer.
it.
Okay, Devan Majumdar. Do you think Shika Pandey should have played more matches for India all these years? Despite her skills and pace, team management didn't give her consistent run.
Her pace, does not make her someone who should
Exactly.
have played
She was
for the Indian.
she was bowling at 105 today only. So the pace is
Yeah.
good.
No, I think, no, I don't think that she brings a lot of pace to the table. What I kind of agree with Debayan is the all-round skill, definitely the
Hmm.
experience, the swing, for sure. But if I can recall properly, it was Pooja Vastrakar who kind of replaced Shikha Pandey.
Exactly.
So if you ask me, Pooja Vastrakar versus Shikha Pandey, 100 out of 100, I would go for a Pooja Vastrakar. Much better batter, faster bowler. So yeah.
Exactly. Okay, same comment. Okay, Stalin Lobo. Nikki Prasad looks so calm under pressure. Future prospect. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yes. Okay, Avijit Basak. I don't know why we are hyping the Nikki Prasad innings. This is a T20 cricket, not an ODI. She doesn't have a six hitting ability.
Yeah,
Mr. Avijit.
everybody,
Yes.
and everybody with six setting ability there won the game. Come on, Abhijit. Don't get so much into the T20 mode that you don't realize what kind of innings was played, what the match situation was, and unnecessarily go about this. It is T20 cricket, not ODI cricket. Every T20 innings does not need to be a 17 ball 40. Because if that's the case, then every 17 ball 40 needs to be celebrated, and you cannot criticize a Shafali Verma and throw her out of the team. Simple as
Point.
that. So don't get into strike rates, because strike rate is not the only thing. You at least have to score runs. Otherwise, in 5 balls you score 10 runs. Everybody has 200 strike rate, 100 runs all out. Come on.
And and she is a
She's
19-year-old
a kid.
kid.
Abhijit, she's a kid.
She is a
She has
19-year-old
performed so
kid.
well under pressure. She has faced international bowlers, kept her calm, has taken the team over the line. Yes, I would have loved to see her play that last ball, but still, it was majorly her innings. Capsy couldn't score. Capsy is a
Yes.
regular in the international cricket.
The 19-year-old kid came down the track to hit Amelia Kite for a four straight down the ground. It was so beautiful to see. Her,
Her bat
yes,
is
yes.
very.
I noticed that thing, Trishadi. I want to know your view on that. I think she has a beautiful, strong wrist. The wrist work is tremendous. The bottom hand, obviously, maximum players in modern day cricket, whether it is men or women, are bottom handed player. That is known to everyone. But I think it's very strong. The way she was, using those wrists
Maneuvering.
to, yes, to open the bat face and all. I think she has a brilliant, wrist works. But it was so good to see that at that age, the way with that confidence she is coming down the track and hitting Amelia Kate for that straight boundary, it was so good to see.
That's exactly what I'm saying. You know, Abhijit, you talk about intent. Amelia Kerr is one of the best bowlers, best all-rounders in world cricket. It takes a
Even
lot of
top
guts to step out.
even top batters struggle to pick the ball from Amelia Kate.
Exactly. Exactly. And you need a lot of guts and lot of intent to step out to hit a boundary. Who cares? It's a boundary or two. You need a
Exactly.
lot of guts to do that.
Okay, Tanmay Shah, don't hype up Nikki so much. Let her perform in domestic for another couple of years and get used to the quality performance versus quality players. Absolutely, absolutely. She will play
No,
many
just
more
I
matches
have
in
a
the
question.
domestic.
I have a small question. So you're saying Amelia Kerr is not quality? You're saying Nancy Brunt is not quality? Uh, not sure that you watch a lot of women's cricket then.
Yes, and see, we are not here for hyping up someone or some
Also,
innings.
we are not saying that she should be in the Indian team tomorrow.
Yes,
We are
yes,
saying this is a huge step in her career.
exactly,
There
exactly.
are look,
We
Tanmay, there are a lot of under 19 cricketers, both men and women, because India
yes,
has ruled the under 19 World Cup stage in many ways. But how many of those players, again, both men and women, have actually come up and become quality players?
yes,
Even when given that platform, Nikki was given a platform today, and she grabbed that opportunity, which, when you grab opportunities like this, actually opens up doors for you. And that is what Nikki has done. I don't think any of those doors lead her straight up to the Indian women's team. What that does is, it kind of fixes her position in the India A tours and all that.
yes, absolutely. Okay, Abhijit Basa comment. Nikki is a good ODI prospect, not T20s.
Okay.
Maybe time. There is a lot of time. We will get to know about the proper how good the batters Nikki is.
It's okay.
So, yes. Okay. Ushnik Chakravarti. So far, we had seen three overseas captain: Meg Lanning, Ashley Gardner, Elisa Healy. All of them have issue to understand Indian players and utilize them.
Quite
Mm.
obvious. They don't watch they don't watch domestic cricket enough. I think
Mm.
Meg still has help in Himlata Kala, who is in the coaching staff, and of course is someone, is the pioneer of women's game. She has been part of the domestic circuit for a long time, so she knows a lot of domestic players. But with Ashley Gardner, Klinger will know no one in domestic cricket. With Eliza Healy, again, um, John Lewis knows nobody in domestic cricket. So of course there will be issues like that. But
Yes,
I think
absolutely.
the Indian captain also did a good job of knowing the domestic players today.
Yes. Okay. Cristiano Ronaldo, great discussion, guys. Keep going. Thank you so much. Sweet. Okay. Okay. SS19. Time for Saika to be benched. Hope Pavnika should replace. See, not
Yeah,
in
I see
one
two
game.
more Saika.
Yes, yes,
I see
yes.
two more matches for Saika SS.
Exactly.
And after
Exactly.
that, Parunika. It would be unfair. It would be grossly unfair if she's dropped after this game and not given one or two more games. And equally, if she's not dropped after two, three bad games, then it will be unfair
Unfair for Pavnika.
Parunika. Absolutely.
Yes. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, wow. I like this, how he's seeing the question and he's saying okay.
No, it's very common question, so it's
Okay.
like Yes. Ayush Sharma. Okay, we
Guys,
got
if you are
it.
watching, send uncommon questions. We'll take it up.
The Madison Cap illness could have caused the match to DC tonight, but Bryce and Nikki saved them after that hiccup in middle overs, and this also shows how important Cap is for DC. Absolutely,
You
she is a
finished
legend
our
of the
show.
game.
You
Yes,
finished our show, Ayush. Thank you so much. No, but so correct. So true. They,
yes,
Ayush, exactly what I was thinking when they were losing wickets in a chunk. I was like, oh my God, how much are they missing Marizane Cap? Not only with the bat, but I would like to add one more thing, not only with the bat, with the ball also. Because in the middle overs, when MI was charging, when Natsivar Brunt was on fire, you would have seen Cap bowl an over. At the death,
mm,
you would have seen Cap taking that responsibility. So I think shows how important Marisane Cap, the player herself, is. South
yes,
Africa, when she's not playing for South Africa misses her. When she's not playing for DC misses her. So yeah, a brilliant play.
absolutely. Okay, Trishadi, please take this comment.
Oh my God. Lisa Salekar tweets have misunderstood the rules. Where those two runouts out, many are unaware of the. Sorry? Many are unaware of the WPL rules. I don't know which two runouts are. Which runouts is she talking about? If she's talking about Radha Yadav one, then I cannot repeat again. But yes, it was out. But Shikha Pandey, both the bells had to come off. Since the bells had not come off, both the bells had not come off. That's why it was not up, and that was a correct
Yes.
decision. Let's go.
Okay, a fantastic comment is here from Telugu Abhay. I really don't understand why Harman is backing Sajana more than Shefali. Except that one match winning six, Sajana has never impressed us with bat or ball so far.
I agree with him. I completely agree
Yes.
with him.
Okay. John Keats, great match, yeah. It was IPL level thriller.
We are not trying to
Absolutely.
reach IPL level. We are
Yes.
trying to create our own level.
Mhm. Okay. Telugu Abhay. I really like the 100% commitment of Radha. If she fails in bowling, she impresses us with the fielding and sometimes like today with the batting.
Yeah.
Absolutely, yes. Ooh, okay, Asim Hans. Misfields in the last over, boundary considered on the fast ball with the fielder diving over the ball. Plus, on the last ball, Harman herself with a delayed throw. Wonder which one she is referring to. Okay, I think her comment, in the post match presentation.
Is
Yes.
about the first boundary.
Yes. Uh, Okay, Asim Hans, you didn't comment about our prediction. We are not that much
He
bad
got
today,
it right
right?
because he got it right in the sense DC won.
Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, I wanna do. Okay. John Keats. Tomorrow I will be supporting Gujarat Giants. I can't see Ashley Gardner sad. Okay.
Oh,
Let's see
very
who
very
wins.
nice. You have
Okay.
shown only one comment. I am still reading. I really like the
Oh,
100%.
sorry. Yes, this was the comment. Okay, Raghavendra Pratap is kind of spamming continuously. That is why I'm
Yeah.
searching for new comments. Yes. No, that comment is not any cricket related directly from that match. It's like, where is Gargi? So Gargi is busy with Champions Trophy and all. So that is why we are doing this show. If there is any chance of bringing her to the show, we'll definitely bring her.
Who?
And then our Gargi.
Why don't you do something? Tag Gargi and ask her to come join the show.
Yes. Go to her you're on Twitter and tag her to ask her to join the show. Yes. Okay. Ayush Jindal. Tushari, one thing I would like WPL to change is that get more commentators with deep, knowledgeable about women's cricket, as most Hindi commentators are confused between players.
Let's leave it to the broadcasters, and
Leave,
I will just leave the ball.
yeah, leave is the base shot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. Okay. Same comment.
But Ayush, if
Um,
you want deep knowledge, just join Red Sports shows. Yeah, we'll talk about players.
yes. Okay, double it again. More comment. Same
Let's
comment.
end the show. It's 1 hour already. What
Oh,
do you
sorry.
make of
Yes,
recent reports?
Asiman, what do you make of Shefali in a quick start, but not a yes? We already discussed, but
Yeah,
again,
true. true, absolutely. If you're 43 of 17 balls, then you should go ahead and finish. Look at what Natsiver Brand did. She played the entire innings and ensured that her team got past a certain score. So I agree with you, Asim.
Yes. Okay. Last two comments. अभिजीत बाशाक. तुषादी, what do you think? हम लोग थोड़ा परफॉर्मेंस का स्टैंडर्ड थोड़ा हाई नहीं एक्सपेक्ट कर सकते और डोमेस्टिक प्लेयर से बैटिंग बॉलिंग छोड़ो फील्डिंग स्टैंडर्ड इतना लो वी आर वर्ल्ड कप फाइनलिस्ट क्वेश्चन मार्क
We are what World Cup finalist? We did not know. It was because
यस
our fielding. It was because of this low standard that we had put up, that our players had put up. We were out in the group stage. We were not World Cup finalists at all.
यस Yes, absolutely. Okay, Tushar, this is a rate later day for us. Asim Hans has commented today's prediction was 180. They scored 160, which is good. So thank you,
First,
Asim Hans.
I will mark the date today. First, Nikki Prasad. We wanted Nikki to do well. Nikki did well. I predicted that this innings, if Nikki can turn, then it will
Yes,
be huge. That happened. She got the player of the match, and we were happy. But now
yes. Now,
this makes our date.
yes.
You cannot
Forget
close
Nikki
the
Prasad. We
year.
forget Nikki Prasad. We are the two winners of the Player of the Match awards.
Yes. And
Yes.
you cannot take any other comment because it has to
No,
end here.
no, no. I have to take last one. Yes, I have to take last
Okay,
Telegram.
okay.
I wanna appreciate Rep Sports wholeheartedly for doing lives and shows on women's cricket. Many channels ignored and almost forget that women's also play cricket along with men.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you for that.
Baba.
Yes,
Thank
I think no more comments is needed after that. I
you. Yeah.
think that is the best way possible we can end this show. So thank you everyone who has joined. It's more than 12. We have reached actually
Well,
Sunday. We
four.
started the live on Saturday. We reached Sunday. So so thank you everyone who joined with us. We definitely will come back tomorrow. Tomorrow's match is UP versus Gujarat. So Gujarat's coming after a loss while UP will kick off their season. Dipti Sharma, a big day for her as captain. So let's see how she does as a skipper. So we'll be back with the pre-match and post-match live. Till then, take care and good night.